Welcome back to the channel, you guys. I am so excited for today's video because I'm starting a new series here, which could either go really right or really wrong. I officially have crossed the 3-year mark of being a full-time DIY content creator, which honestly is such a proud accomplishment for me. And with that, I've accumulated so many supplies and materials that I just put aside for a rainy day in case I need it for a future project. I'm talking scraps, leftover materials, knobs, paint, you name them, I probably have a pile of them. A lot of it just sits around until I find another project to use it for, or at the end of the year, I usually will donate a whole bunch of items, but it's always in such an odd amount that I'm not sure if people will actually take it and use it. So I thought to myself, maybe there's a way for me to use all these additional materials, and the idea was born to create something new without spending any additional money. I'm calling this series Zero Spent, which basically is a $0 DIY challenge, but we're gonna take it to the extreme because this is gonna include everything that I use for the project. So the actual item, the materials, everything that I use, I cannot spend any additional money. We are gonna get crafty, we're gonna get resourceful, and we are gonna build some amazing things that otherwise probably would end up in the trash. Some of you are probably thinking, how the heck is she going to create something for $0? So I've given myself a couple of rules. So these are the parameters that I've given myself. So the biggest rule is no additional money is spent on any additional materials. Supplies and materials that I already have at home are fair game, and you guys know I have a ton of things that are in my workshop and in my DIY room that are just sitting there. I could also use free materials and supplies that I might find online that are listed for absolutely no money. And if I find anything in the trash or the dump, those are totally fine to use as well. My main goal with this series really is just to have fun and create something new and challenge myself, and also show you guys new ways to get imaginative and creative. To kick off this series, I thought that we would do a thrift flip, but stay tuned for future episodes because I'm also planning $0 home decor and also a $0 makeover. And honestly, depending on the item, I'm either going to keep it or donate it to someone in need, because my whole goal for this is not really to profit on any of the items. DIY is such a passion of mine, and there's only so much that I can keep and make for my own home. So I really would love to use my time and my DIY skills to give back to someone. So for today's video, we definitely are going to give whatever we make away to someone who needs it. I hope you guys are excited because we are jumping right on in, and the first step is to actually find the free pieces. So I came up with a list of where I can potentially find some free items, because there are actually so many places that you can find things for free 99. So first are unwanted and unused items at your own home, or maybe your friends and family have that they're not using anymore. You could also find things that are trashed or on the side of the road. There are tons of stooping pages that you could check out as well. And also, Facebook has a couple of options. So obviously Facebook Marketplace, you can find a ton of things on there, but you could also join a local group. I actually joined a couple of buy nothing groups on Facebook in the Orange County area, and people are always giving away free stuff there. So I'm going to check that today. I'm just going to go into the search bar and literally put in free and see what pops up. It's a little while later, but some people have gotten back to me, and I literally cannot believe that I found these for free. Hello? These nightstands actually look really good. They actually have like a travertine or a marble top to them. Why is she giving these away? This might be my best find yet, you guys. And from what I could see, she actually listed them for like $150 a week ago, and I guess nobody bit. So now she's just giving them away for free. So we are gonna go tomorrow to pick those up. And I also spoke to someone else who had this listing for a bunch of free furniture pieces. Look at this, you guys. They are giving away everything that is in the photos, and it is first come, first serve. I'm hoping we can get maybe something like this. And then also they had all these frames and some nightstands and stuff from hotels that are not being used anymore. So I'm excited to go check it out. I'm gonna keep looking though, because I feel like I'm on a roll right now, but I will check in with you guys tomorrow when we go pick up the nightstands. payments have been secured.
Yes.
You guys, these are pretty big actually. Like, Brian moved them by himself and I felt really bad. I could have helped you though, honestly.
But why didn't you?
I was too busy talking to the owner. And this is actually my first like free item that I've ever gotten off of Facebook Marketplace, and we actually felt really bad about it. Like, Brian wanted to offer him money and he was like, no, we don't need anything, it's fine.
Let's be honest, he wanted it, but his wife said no, let's just get rid of it.
Me and the wife are on the same page because I'm like, no, we can't ruin the challenge, you can't give them money, honey. But yeah, that was so nice of them. So we have the 2 nightstands and then also these marble slabs that go on top. I feel like these will be a good flip and they'll go to a really good home too. Okay, so we're here. We don't really know where to go. There's no one really around, but I think it's this pile of stuff in the back. So we're gonna see.
Pile is free. The artwork, the mirrors, the table, the chairs.
Oh, awesome. All right, perfect, thank you. Guys, this is all free. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wait, that's pretty good actually. Maybe I'll get that. Oh my gosh. It's still really good too. They said that this stuff had a lot of wear and tear, so obviously some items might be broken, but
This is really good.
this is really good. Yeah, I think that's a headboard. You could totally like finish this up, reupholster it. Oh, the frames are back there. I just don't know how to get to them. We have these two, but the glass is broken on this one. Maybe this one's salvageable. Oh, okay. Wait, not bad. Good morning, you guys. I am all dressed and ready for another day of DIY. And you guys already know when it comes to working on projects, I like to be as comfortable as possible. I'm on my feet most of the day, so I'm always wearing a comfy pair of shoes and also a comfy pair of socks. I'm not sure if I can show you guys on camera, but today I'm wearing my Bombas. I've been loving my Bombas and I got a couple of new pairs, so thank you so much Bombas for sponsoring today's video. I'm very excited to partner with such a purpose-driven brand, and I know so many people rave about Bombas and I am here to rave about them as well. Personally, I'm someone who's a little bit picky with their socks because I'm wearing socks pretty much 24/7 unless I'm wearing sandals. I am a socks on when I go to sleep girly, so I need them to be comfy and not ride down, and these ones are perfect. I love their basic ankle sock, but I've been getting more into like the quarter and the calf size styles. These ones are super cute because it allows you to have a little fun moment with styling, and I know that Gen Z is very into the calf socks and I feel like they're onto something. I also just got these, which are so cute because they have like a see-through fabric. So these ones come in different colors. They're a little bit sparkly, like they have a sheen on them, and I am so excited to wear these with like a pair of loafers. They're gonna be perfect for fall, and they just came out with a pair with little bows on the back, which I think I'm gonna get next because those are so cute. I also grabbed a couple for Brian because I really love their performance running sock. If you're someone who works out or likes to walk a lot, these are it. So not only are their socks super comfy, but with every purchase, they donate to someone in need, and they've donated over 100 million items to people. This includes their socks, their underwear, and also their t-shirts, which are actually the top 3 requested items when it comes to homeless shelters. I think it's really amazing that you're able to give back in this way, and if you guys want to check them out, I do have a 20% off coupon code. So if you go to my link below and use the code TINA20 at checkout, that'll actually get you 20% off of your entire purchase. You can feel good and do good with Bombas knowing that your purchase is doing some real good out there in the world, so make sure you guys check them out. I honestly still cannot believe that these were 100% free because they are pretty solid. Like, I could tell that these are nicely built. The deal with them is that they are really beat. What's up, baby? Thanks for interrupting my overview.
This was so heavy. This marble slab weighs more than my life.
I don't even know how I'm going to work on this.
Some lucky soul out there will have this beauty Tina-fied.
Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was saying that these are very, very beat. I Can see why someone wouldn't want to pay for these because they kind of need a lot of work. Chunks of the wood missing, which I'm going to try very hard to fill in. And also these don't have a handle to them, which kind of feels awkward. You kind of have to grab the trim to open them, but the actual slide on them works pretty well. Because of all the detail that's on here, it's gonna be very, very hard if I wanted to take everything off and like restain it. I hope no one is upset at me for wanting to paint these, but they just need a lot of work, especially on all the trim pieces. This travertine on top is also very nice. I love the warm tones and the warm veining. There is a chip right here though, so I think we could just flip it over to the back and no one will really notice. These are completely removable, so I was thinking maybe I could use this for like a separate project, but honestly, I really like the way these look together, so we'll see what happens with them. From the Hotel Liquidator, these are the two pieces that we picked up. So I got this huge frame. I actually don't mind the actual artwork piece in here, so I think that looks pretty nice, but obviously the frame has a little bit of damage. There's no glass on this whatsoever, so it's literally just the painting and the frame. And now that I think about it, I totally could have taken that broken glass frame and just used the frame without the glass like this is. So next time if I see a broken frame and it's free, I will take it. Overall, the frame isn't like the best, but honestly, I think we can make it work. And this nightstand, I honestly don't know why they gave it away for free because they said that there was heavy wear and tear on these items. Honestly, it's just a little bit over here, which maybe they count that as heavy wear and tear and they can't sell it. But other than that, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's a little bit outdated, but the drawer works completely fine. It's super smooth, and since these are built for hotels, you know that they are going to last for a very long time. If you guys have any ideas on how I can transform this nightstand, let me know in the comments. I believe this is wood. I can't tell. It is probably veneer. We can even do something really cool on the top. So let me know your suggestions in the comments below. And I'm also gonna mock everything up because the more I think about it, the more I think I want to paint those nightstands. So I'm going to mock it up and see how I feel about it.
Did you ever think growing up you'd use a toothbrush to restore side tables?
No, but honestly, it's like the perfect thing. Magic eraser to the rescue. I know you're supposed to use water, but maybe this will work. Oh, this is coming out. Oh my God, wait, is that dirt? Or am I just taking out the color? Whoa, oh my God. But also as I'm doing this, I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm gonna paint this, so maybe I shouldn't even spend all this time to clean it off. But I want to do the right thing because I think that will make the primer stick better. And it's going into someone's house, so I want to do the best job I can.
Wait, is that my old toothbrush?
What do you think I do with our old toothbrushes?
Guys, one day my toothbrush went missing and it was replaced with a beautiful one, and I'm like, where did it go?
Pro tip, when your toothbrushes are getting old, just use them for cleaning. It's the perfect solution, and you can keep using them for a very, very long time. Oh, that's heavy. Oh. Okay, so after cleaning this and further inspection, I'm realizing that this is actually a painted on wood finish. I don't know why my brain didn't compute that before. You can definitely tell on this top part and even on these trim pieces. I'm guessing that's why there's like different colors going on here. So I'm trying to figure that out still. But since I know that this is painted, I actually don't feel bad about painting on top of it because it's already painted, and there's no way I'm gonna go ahead and strip this whole thing because that would take way too long. has been decided. We are going to paint this thing. I am still figuring out what color to do. As you guys saw from my mock-up, I'm really indecisive, but the plan now is to paint the outside and then leave the inside drawers that would finish. There's still this weird dark tint on the front trim, so I don't know if I can get rid of that, but I'm gonna focus on this for now. And you guys, I'm sticking with colors I already have, but it's still so hard to pick the right one because I wanna find something that will suit a wide range of people so that anyone can use this in their home, but I still want it to look unique and also go with the wood and make sense. Maybe I'll ask you on my Instagram story and see what the general consensus is, but for now, I'm just gonna prime the whole entire thing. And these are pretty heavy, so I don't even know how I'm gonna get the other one up here. So while those are drying, I'm actually gonna get started on the drawers, which are definitely in not the best condition. The inside of these have a lot of staining, as you guys can see, and one of the best solutions to cover that up is just by using a drawer liner. So I have a ton here, and these are actually left over from a project that I got to do with Duck Brand. I feel so lucky that as a DIY content creator, I get to work with so many amazing brands. I get to try out new products and share them with you guys, and a lot of times they will send over extras, and in this case they sent me a bunch extras, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to use these for the rest of my life because these last forever, to not only protect the surface and make it a little bit cleaner, but also just to add a little bit more personality. Let me put it inside. Oh yeah, this is going to be perfect. I feel like more times than not, whenever I get a Facebook Marketplace item, they are usually not clean. But when I sell items, I like to at least try to clean it a little bit. I don't know if that's just me, but let me know in the comments what type of seller you are. Do you clean everything before you send it off, or do you just not care because it's not your problem anymore? The people have spoken. A majority of you guys actually voted for this burgundy color, which I was secretly hoping you guys would choose because I feel like it looked the best. It's a beautiful color that I think would work with a lot of people's decor styles. So that's what we're going with. I'm using paint that I already had. What's funny is whenever I'm working on a project, I always try to buy more than I actually need, and then I can return whatever I don't use, because there have been so many times where I don't get enough and I just underestimate things, and then I have to go back to the store more than one time. So I try to avoid that. When I finished our guest bedroom, I thought that I wasn't gonna have enough paint, so I actually bought a little quart size, and I actually didn't even end up using it. So this is basically brand new. It is in the color Warm Mahogany by Glidden. I have a little bit left in here, so I'm gonna use that up. Okay, did I mix it up good enough? This is gonna look so beautiful to highlight the trim. Oh, such a good color. This is basically taking me 3 coats to cover everything, but after the second coat, it was actually looking so much better. The first coat is always just not the best. So now I have a clearer vision of what this is gonna turn out like, and I honestly am very excited for this color. It is bold, it makes this look so much more regal and expensive looking. It also really helps hide all the imperfections, so this is looking brand new again. Gonna let this dry down completely, and then tomorrow we'll put on a couple of top coats to make sure that this is gonna be super durable. We're ready for a top coat, and I'm actually going to try out this trick where you mix a little bit of the paint into the top coat, and that should give you a really smooth finish. This is especially helpful if you're working with darker paint, so we're gonna try that out today. And the tray I'm using is actually the same tray that I used whenever I used this paint last, so I always like to save those. Add a little bit of this. Just a small touch, and then you just want to mix it all up. And now we have a tinted top coat. So I definitely want to add a handle to these, so I have my basket of handles here. I basically keep all of the leftovers because unless you're buying knobs and pulls individually, they usually don't have the exact amount that you need. I also usually keep extras on hand because you just never know when you're gonna need to switch something out. So let's see what we have. I mostly only have brass handles because you guys know that is like my go-to for everything. I do have like a shinier version, which I think if I were to do something small like this, I would probably put 2 of them on. Like, look at how cute this would be. Just 2 pulls on each one, which means looking now, I'm pretty sure I don't have enough. Imagine if I put one of these on here. That would be so small. Okay, actually maybe this one would be good. So I got this for another project. Never ended up using it, and also never returned it because I knew that I could use these somewhere, but maybe this is the vibe. It's a little bit more intricate. I think with the burgundy color, this could actually pair really well. And I only need 4 of them because I wouldn't do 2 of these. I would just do 1. I think this is it. What is this? Ah! What's funny is I can literally hold it up to my wall to see if it would look good because this is the same exact color. Yay, these found their home.
Next day now, and Tina's moving this beautiful shelf. Do you have anything to say?
I broke something. I broke this pot, but you know what? Here's an easy solve. I have another pot. It's perfect.
Guys, if you break a pot, just have another one.
I just wanted to get a good photo for the listing. Goodness, this color combo looks so good. Careful, honey, careful. Okay, how is this free?
She expensive. So how much would you pay for this one?
Over 100 for sure. Well, there's like the marble top, which you never really see. And then with this color combo, I feel like you really wouldn't find that in stores. So it is custom for sure. This was the right move because now you can't see the damage that was on the outside, and the drawers are in pretty good condition still.
I think that's what makes you really good at your job, is that you have the vision and you see the potential in every single piece that you flip. I'm being honest, like if I saw that piece and then I saw what it is now, I would not even think seriously that this is the same piece. This is fantastic.
I want to like send a picture to like the original owner and be like, look what I did with it.
They're gonna be like, yeah, you can pay me now. You can definitely pay me now.
Gotta do a video. Okay, I'm making my post gifting 2 nightstands slash end tables. These were refinished. And then I'm gonna put the dimensions because I wanna make sure that people can fit this inside their space. Okay, let's post. Let's find it a new home, you guys. I will give an update once I get some inquiries on this and hopefully we can find it the right home. Okay, we're getting ready to move everything down. I got a lot of inquiries on the piece, obviously, because it's free. And one girl actually ghosted me because she was supposed to come this morning, but she never showed up. She never responded to my messages. I don't know why people do that instead of just saying they don't want the piece anymore, but luckily I found someone else who's coming. She wrote a really sweet message of why these would really help and work out in her home. So I'm glad that they found a new home. I'm honestly kind of sad to let go of these, but I know that they will be very well loved. So I'm gonna bring everything down and load it up into her car when she gets here.
How do you feel that someone's coming to pick both of these up with those drawers in a sedan?
Not confident because these barely fit into our car, so I don't know if these are gonna fit. Maybe she'll just take one and then I'll give another one to someone else. I don't even know how you did that. It was a struggle. I felt so bad because I felt like her car was gonna get ruined.
It did get ruined.
And yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. So now we have one more left and I do have a couple of other interested people. So we'll see if they just take the one.
Super nice.
Yeah, she was so
such
nice.
A nice person, but please come with an SUV.
I know, I told her too. I was like, these are really big. Are you sure they're gonna fit? I gave her the measurements, made sure. And she's like, yeah, it should be fine. And she drove all the way from LA. So yeah, I'm just glad that it went to a good home. And now this actually gets to go into 2 homes. So I guess that makes it even more rewarding. Guys, I can't believe we did it. We made something beautiful and we didn't even have to spend a dime. This was such a fun challenge for me and I cannot believe that we ended up finding 4 pieces and 2 of them are now into 2 very good homes. I'm beyond proud and happy with how those nightstands turned out. I think the color and the wood tones just really were a mood. I would love to hear how you guys thought they turned out and also let me know below what else I should try to get for free and flip. I'm thinking lighting next. I've been searching for some, but I just can't find anything yet. I'm so excited to continue this series. If you guys liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up below and also subscribe if you haven't already because I post videos every single week. And if you want to see more behind the scenes, make sure to follow on the vlog channel. I actually gave a sneak peek of this episode in this vlog, so make sure you guys check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Stay inspired and I will see you in the next one. Bye!